Gosh darn it, Teddy. Yeah. Well, commentary's not on mine. Okay, good. Yeah, I got somebody watching. Saquon Barkley. Or no, wide receiver? I think Hester. Thank you. Oh, you have one more. Oh, actually, my best might be Edwards. Okay. Yeah. Come on, Titus. Yeah, I got him yesterday. 93. Yesterday. Yes. 93. 93. I'm about to intercept. Nope. What, Andy? Yeah, that sun is pretty bright. No, I was talking to Mom. What, Andy? Like the actual in-game commentary? What up? Okay, Titus, I'm just gonna do something real quick. Volume control. Where's commentators? There it goes. Andy, I'm turning up the commentators for you.
To their own. 13 yards remaining on second down.
I turned the commentators on for you, Andy.
Out of the gun, McNabb. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. Now Lewis here on 1st down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. They try again with Lewis. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it with Spiller. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on fourth, and the Eagles defense able to hold. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10.
I haven't even gotten a first down.
Paul Krause, the safety, in on the tackle. Now 2nd and 5. To throw, McNabb. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And he will bring it back to the 4-yard line. But such a costly interception, nearly a pick six, but now they're so close they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive because that's part of what their makeup is, and oftentimes it's successful. But in this case, you've got to be selective about it and make sure you take care of the football. That interception almost cost them 6 points. Now their defense has to run onto the field, probably giving the quarterback a few side eyes along the way. They've got to see if they can stop a score.
Move. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Christian Wilkins collapses the pocket and drops him for a loss of 3. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. To throw, Moon. This is caught. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal. Back to throw. Moon. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And this Eagle defense stands tall down near the goal line. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Now it's McNabb.
Bye-bye.
He's got a man complete. Now he breaks free in the middle of the field. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devin Hester in the final seconds of the first half. And the Eagles have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Group be able to add the PAT. And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
I will. It doesn't take long to cook anyway.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
Yeah, it's also Devin Hester.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away.
Yeah.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The final shot before break. Moon. He's going deep for Brown.
Thank you.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it off. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
No, you didn't.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Controlling them.
So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway.
Okay.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Let's see with this one. He probably will.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. Not much room to run. Just gets it to the 35 after showcasing his tough running. Here's 3rd and 6. They'll go to Barkley again. And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and that will force a turnover on downs. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On the handoff, Lewis. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. 2nd and 11. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
This is Lewis on the handoff. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. They run. This is Lewis. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. Here is 3rd down and 4. Now Lewis. And he's got the 1st down as he gets it to the 8. Now they'll run with Lewis. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jamal Lewis, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-7. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And not willing to risk a return. This ball is going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down.
Well, a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17.
McNabb to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Now here's Michael Dixon as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive.
It's a gain of 3 on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Play action. It's Moon. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Looking to throw. Moon.
There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson.
And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that's going to make it 4th down.
You hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
And it'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. This is Lewis. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. A play fake. Now Moon. He'll buy some time right. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
McNabb.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it.
And the Eagles are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
Scoring has really been at a premium, and Charles, you got to tip your cap to this defense coming in here. Their offense too, but this whole team coming in here on the road, getting a hard-fought win.
I think the way that they're finishing this one up, an exclamation point on a terrific game. As you noted, hard for them to put points on the board, and they hold them down one more time and finalize things.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the 5-time Pro Bowler Troy Vincent. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the 4th quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. They'll try the right side here, Barkley. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. On 3rd down, Barkley. And some good tackling there as he's stopped up at about the 41. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. The bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10.
And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Lewis, and he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. Up the middle they go. Lewis fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Back to throw. Moon. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Looking to throw. Moon. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Eagles defense able to hold. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. They'll look to throw.
That's to the longtime Eagle great Zach Ertz.
Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Back to throw.
Finding Ertz again.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30.
Final minute, one timeout remaining. 1st and 10. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
He'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. He's back to throw. Being chased out left. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 14. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. Back to throw. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And his kick is good. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. So a money kick there in the final seconds, and now, barring any hijinks on the kickoff here, partner, I think you and we're going to settle in for a little overtime.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. This has been a dogfight all through regulation. No reason to think it won't continue in the extra.
Now Brown, he lost the football. So 4 quarters wasn't enough, and we are off to overtime. Don't change that dial.
I have to make my food. Yes. And it's my ball.
So it's the Eagles who will get the first chance to go down and find a winner as they'll get it here, and we are back underway. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material.
The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
Here's McNabb. Oh, and it's intercepted.
Sauce Gardner picks it off.
And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
What a gigantic interception here in the first drive of overtime. And now, Charles, with where they're at on the field, I mean, they're already in field goal range to win this thing.
And the head coach is just talking to the special teams coordinator right now and saying, okay, where does he want the ball positioned? Because that's all you're going to do on offense. Move it to that spot. Make sure you take care of the football and probably third down, kick the field goal, and try and win this game.
And
he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime.
I know. I'll be back.
And for the visitors, it is going to be a happy flight home. It is always such a treat, Charles, in the NFL when you can go on the road and get a victory, and that's exactly what they accomplished here today.
The trip home so much sweeter, isn't it? All the noise they heard before, how tough it is to win on the road, how tough it is to play in this stadium, how hyped up that crowd's going to be. They just used it as fuel, came in full of confidence, believed in themselves, and got it done.
So that'll do it from here for Charles Day.
And Andy, I'm stopping the broadcast.